Hey guys, so I told a couple of people that I'd do a video on how to file this BOI report. I've been finding that a lot of my clients and other people do not know what it is, and it's a really simple filing, but it's really important that you get it done. There's a $500 a day penalty starting on January 1st if it's not filed by the December 31st of this year. This is a new requirement. A couple of the things that you need in order to get this done is you're going to want to know what the company's or the entity's EIN information is. You can get that off of your EIN letter or for your tax return. You'll want to know all of the owner's information, their name, address, and you'll want a copy of their photo ID, driver's license, or something like that that you can upload. A picture, I've just taken pictures on my phone and that has worked just fine. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to walk you through filing a BOI report. Super simple. Nothing really complicated about it. Really important. I say go ahead, give it a shot. If you do need some help, reach out to me and I will do it with you. I'm going to put in all fake information here. I already filed mine, so I don't have a need to do this again, but I just wanted you to see how to do it. So what I've done is I've gone to the BOI efiling.fincen.gov. You can just search in BOI filing into your Google into the Google search bar, and it should take you right here. Just let file BOIR. I like to do this online. I have not done a PDF copy of this as of yet. It's pretty simple. Just hit here. For almost everybody that I know, this is the initial report. If you had previously filed one of these, you would not file initial report. I have yet to meet anybody who is not filing an initial report. Down here is just about the Paperwork Reduction Act. You can read that if you'd like. And you hit next. If you have a FinCEN ID or if you would like one, you can go ahead and hit this. If you are working as a foreign entity, you can hit this information. I'm just going to put in the company information, John Doe Inc. A DBA. If you have any DBAs that you're operating your company as, go ahead and put them in. They need to know all of them. So some companies have, like there'll be John Doe Inc., but we're selling Farmall tractors or John Deere tractors or, a car repair shop. Put all of them in so that they'll be listed. I am going to pretend like I don't have a DBA. Identification type, so it's either EIN, employer identification number, social security number, or foreign. Most people are working with an EIN. You could be working with a social security number and ITIN. So we'll put in an EIN here. I'm just going to put down my tax number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a 0 at the end, so it's 9 characters. You should pull this off of your tax return or EIN letter. If you're from a foreign country, you'll need to fill this in. And anytime if you ever need help, you can always hit these and read it. Country or jurisdiction information. Most people are out of the United States, but if you are out of another country, please select the country you're supposed to pick from. State of formation, so I'm going to pick New York for mine, but pick any other state. If you are going from a tribal location, you'll need to pick the tribal location that you're working with. The address, I'm just going to put, so you're not supposed to use a P.O. box from my understanding, so I'm going to put 123 Main Street. The city will be Syracuse. This is the country that you're in again. I always type in the state. Over here is the state. We'll make sure we pick New York. And we'll do 13027, which is just a zip code there. Make sure this is all filled out. It won't let you go to another screen until you do that. Then after you're done with that, hit next. If you are an existing reporting company, which means that you have done this filing previously, click here. It will reduce what you need to do on this particular screen. Most people haven't done it, so do not click here if you have not done this before. We're going to say what the company applicant's name is. So this is kind of the person in charge, person who's doing this. So we're going to say it's John Doe, and we'll say he doesn't have a middle name, and his birthday will be 01/01/1980. You can also just click over here and find when you're going, but if you go back to 1980, it'll take a little bit of time. All right, business address. I put in the business address. Most people have not been putting in you could also put in the residential address if you'd prefer to get information there. We'll say that's also 123 Main Street. And we'll do Syracuse. Again, the country, United States, New York, 13027. All right, then the ID type. So it's either got to be a state issued ID, local tribe ID, US passport, or foreign passport. Most people are just using their state issued ID. And I think I don't know how many digits that is, but they don't seem to restrict it. And then the country, this is where the ID is coming from. So this is coming from the United States. Again, it's back in New York. and then we go ahead and we have to upload it here. So I went ahead and I have mine. It won't actually show you what it is. So I'm just going to upload it here and then hit next. That JPG file worked just fine. If the so this screen here, you put in the owner's information. So if there are owners that are minors and this is being handled by a parent or guardian for them, please hit this button and explain that you're doing the parent or guardian information. If it's not a minor, put in the owner's information. There could be just you. Many people, it's just one owner, but there could be several owners, and you need to put every owner's information in here. So we're going to say this is only owned, we're going to say this is owned by two people, John and Jane Doe. So we'll say that we're doing John Doe's first. Again, his birthday was 01/01/1980. We come down here, it's 123 Main Street, Syracuse, United States of America, New York, 3027. So it's the exact same information we put on that previous screen. I'm not sure if I hit that the exact same way I did before, but close enough. And then we'll just upload the same thing again. And I'm going to say that we had two owners. So if there's two owners, you need to add another beneficial owner. Again, if it's a parent or guardian, if they already have a FinCEN ID. If they're an exempt entity, so you could say that you have an exempt entity that has some sort of ownership information here, you would need to click this button. We'll say that this is Doe, and this is going to be Jane Doe, with no middle name, and their birthday will also be 01/01/1980. And then their address will be 223 Main Street, Syracuse, United States of America, New York, 13027. And then this will be this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 8. United States of America, state is New York. And then we'll just upload that one more time. All right, so after that's all good, run through, make sure it's correct, hit next. So then this is saying, and I'm not going to do this part because this will actually submit it, and I don't need to submit a fake one of these. You put in the submitter's information. So this would be the email address, confirm your email address, your first name, your last name, hit I agree, and then you'll have to do this little capture phrase that says I am human. You'll hit the next screen, which will then take you to another screen where you will want to be sure to download the transcript. Download that transcript and save it somewhere. In case there's any issue, you'll say, hey, I did file this thing. I did the best I possibly could. Here's what I did. Because I assume being the first year, there's usually a lot of problems. All right, thank you for taking the time to come and listen to me. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, droof@davidsbookkeeping.com. You can also have my website, www.davidroofcpa.com. Drop me a line. I will be there to try to help you out. On Thursdays, I do a webinar from, I believe it's 10 to 11 a.m., I believe. I'm sorry, so 11 to 12 a.m. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will be more than happy to help you out. Thank you, and have a good day.